This t-shirt costs you $6, which is roughly 500 rupees. And this t-shirt costs you $30, which is roughly 2500 rupees. Which one will you choose? Because they look almost the same. Same basic shape, same sleeves, and the same basic job. So why is this one 5 times more expensive? Is it really made better? Is it good for the environment? Or are brands just using words like natural, organic, and eco-friendly and charging you more? On this channel, we've broken down expensive beauty products to see if they're worth the money. And today, let's do the same thing with clothes. Because a lot of people are asking this, are sustainable clothes really better, or is it just marketing? Now let me make this very clear. This video is not about shaming you for buying cheap clothes. Most people have a budget and they can buy whatever they can afford. Because this is not about a guilt, this is about understanding the price. I want to show you why some clothes cost more, when that extra cost is fair, and when it's just branding. Because sometimes a higher price means better fabric and a fair pay. But sometimes it just means a bigger marketing budget. So let's go ahead and break it down. First, how is a $6 shirt even possible? So it all boils down to the type of materials that are used, which we call cheap materials. Because most fast fashion uses synthetic fibers, which are called polyesters, which is essentially plastic. It's cheap to make, it doesn't breathe very well, and over a period of time, it sheds into microplastics. The second is mass production. You see, when a brand makes about 100,000 t-shirts, the cost per shirt drops. Third is the labor cost. A $6 shirt often means that the person who made it was paid very little, often in places with very few safety rules. Fourth is speed over quality. You see, fast fashion is designed to sell, not last. If you look at the inside seams of a cheap shirt, the stitching is often loose and messy. And after 3 washes, it just loses its shape. You buy it for $6, but you will have to replace it in another 3 months. This is what we call the fast fashion cycle. Now let's look at the $30 t-shirt. Number 1, better materials. Organic cotton and recycled linen costs more to grow and process without harsh chemicals. Number 2, smaller batches. Many sustainable brands aren't giants. They make less, so each piece costs more to produce. Number 3, the real construction of the fabric. You see, better shirts use stronger stitching. The fabric is often thicker and pre-shrunk, so it doesn't turn into a crop top after 1 wash. Number 4, certifications. Now, brands pay outside agencies to check whether the production systems are fair. That stamp of approval isn't free, but here's the catch. Not every $30 t-shirt is sustainable. Now, the biggest problem we encounter in fashion is greenwashing. Because brands are using very nice words so that you end up paying more. If a tag says eco-friendly or natural, what does that mean? Often nothing, because it's just marketing. A brand might sell one sustainable collection, but the rest of their business is still wasteful. If a brand wants you to pay $30 instead of a $6, then they should be able to answer this. What is this made of? Where was it made? How long will it actually last? If they only give you pretty words without any data, you aren't paying for a better t-shirt. You're paying for a better story. Now let me demonstrate this mathematically for you. You see, if you buy a $6 t-shirt and if it lasts 10 washes before it turns out bad, you paid 60 cents per wear. But if you buy a $30 t-shirt and it lasts for 100 washes before it turns bad, just because it was made better, you effectively paid 30 cents per wear. So if you just think about it in this perspective, the expensive t-shirt kind of turned out to be cheaper one in the long run. That's good investment. Because sustainability is worth if the quality matches the price. If the $30 t-shirt is thin and badly made, then it's just a rip-off. Before you spend that extra money, these are 3 things that you should check. Number 1, the material. Is it organic cotton, hemp, or recycled? Does the label give percentage like 100% organic? Number 2, the pull test. Does it snap back into place or remains stretched out? And number 3, the proof. Does the brand's website shows the factory, or do they have real certifications like GOTS, GOTS, or Fair Trade? In real life, not everyone can spend $30 on a t-shirt, and that's fair. But the middle part is very simple. Buy less, wear what you can, and buy better when you can. Don't assume cheap is smarter, and don't always assume expensive means better. And now I want to hear from you. Would you pay $30 for a t-shirt if you knew it would last for 5 years? Or is sustainable fashion still expensive? Tell me in the comments. And if you want more honest breakdowns in beauty and fashion, then subscribe to Write About the Earth. Because the real question isn't about what brands tell us. It's actually what is worth our money.